Hello from Universal Studios. So we are going to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, but we're actually going to start in City Walk today. So we're heading up the steps right now to go to the Universal Studios store because today we are doing the holiday tree hunt around Universal Orlando. So we're heading inside the Universal Studios store, and this is the Mistletoe Pines Village, or at least what is currently left of it. Last year there was a little bit more going on in terms of just the snacks that they had, but right now I think it's just a photo op with this sign here and then this truck and then this billboard. So we don't know for sure, but we're presuming that we can go inside the Universal Studios store and there will be a tree for the holiday tree hunt. So that's why we're starting here. All right, so I got our map for the holiday tree hunt, and this is actually very exciting. This is like a little bit more of a scavenger hunt. So opening it up, it shows the map of all of the trees around Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, and then in City Walk where we're starting, there's like this decoder right here, which we're going to be using that a little bit later to decode a message to redeem this for a prize, presumably. But so what we need to do is we need to, in each particular tree, we look for a statue of Earl. So you can see that there's an Earl right there. It has number 17. And then on the map, right here, like for example, we're starting in the Universal Studios store in City Walk. That's number 10. So then we're going to pretty much associate the number of the tree with the decoder of the letter that corresponds with the number of the Earl statue that we find in the tree to figure out what this message is. That's exciting. So I'm pretty interested to see what the redemption prize is. Presuming that there is one, because this was about $12. We might get one of these.
I think it's this one.
Ornaments? Oh, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Well, that would still be really cool. I hope that they have it. We're doing it early enough this year to be able to accomplish it. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. All right, so we need to write down number 17 by the number 10 tree for the Universal Studios store, and then we can head over to the Universal Legacy store.
Yeah.
So on our way over to the Universal Legacy store, we stopped up at this Coca-Cola kiosk, which is sort of the junction between Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and we got a hot dog and a Coca-Cola slushie. And what's really sad is this used to be the splash zone area. Now it's just like an area to sit down and relax. I miss the splash zone. Okay, so now we're heading into the Universal Legacy store. We had our hot dog, which was delicious, and now we're looking for which tree? This number 2 tree. They're sort of all over the place. So it does look like they're reusing the trees, at least so far, because I definitely remember this one. Isn't this so cool? Sort of a combination of old Universal rides, Jaws, Confrontation, Earthquake, E.T. Is there any Twister representation? Probably not, right?
What is with Universal?
Okay, so number 6.
We need to discuss this. Universal. Yeah. Look at me. Where's the Twister remembrance?
Okay, so that tree was sort of back in the middle of the shop, and we put number 6 next to tree number 2, which this still sort of seems a little bit confusing, but I think that it's going to make sense. We're gonna head over to Islands of Adventure, I think, first, and then end at Universal Studios. There's Earl the squirrel. Okay, so we did find out that Earl does meet over in Mistletoe Pines, which is why it seems like a little bit boring this year. So it's sort of a little bit confusing just how the map is laid out with the trees. So we'll see where we start first. Probably, I guess, the Port of Entry Christmas shop, it looks like. Okay, actually, I'll take it back. We are going to be going to the Trading Company, which is the store that's just right inside Islands of Adventure, and then over to the Port of Entry Christmas shop. So we'll get a couple knocked out while we're here in Port of Entry. Today is the day after Thanksgiving, so it's Black Friday. This is one of the busier, most popular days at the theme parks, and we're excited to be here. This is a family tradition for me. So that is the reason why we are here. We are continuing a family tradition because every year growing up we would come down to Orlando for Thanksgiving with my grandmother, and we would go to a family reunion. But generally the day after Thanksgiving we would go to a Central Florida theme park, and that's why we are here today to continue that tradition. So our first stop is going to be the Universal Studios Islands of Adventure Trading Company store for our first tree. So that is the tree that we are slowly trying to make our way over towards, hopefully at some point. Okay, we're trying to find Earl. He hasn't been too hard to find in the trees. And there's an actual Earl in the tree in Universal Studios, so we can try to find him over there. Wow, he's probably going to blend in pretty well over here, isn't he?
Oh, he's in the cage.
Oh, look at that.
23.
Number 23 for Earl the Squirrel. I'm gonna go ahead and jot that down with our pencil.
Okay,
This is cool. So
Where
we are in the Trading Company right here.
Okay, so tree 4 is 23.
Some of these don't have numbers. Yeah, it looks like the Port of Entry Christmas shop doesn't have one, as well as the Park Plaza holiday shop. But those are redemption locations.
Yeah, so maybe they just don't have, like there's not anything to fill out for here.
Should we go check it out anyway?
Yeah.
Might as well. They might not have like a specific tree, but they're the respective Christmas stores in both of those parks. Okay, so we're heading across the street then. This has been under construction for quite a while over here in the Universal Studios Islands of Adventure Christmas shop. This is a Harry Potter tree, which again shouldn't have an Earl in it because there's no number associated with it on the map. So yeah, it's probably just an appreciation tree. Okay, so I think we decided to go towards Sousa Landing to sort of start in that direction and then conclude over by Marvel and then head over to Universal.
Yeah, so the first one is at the Cat in the Hat, and then the next one isn't until the All Hallows Eve boutique.
Really?
Yeah.
So that is pretty interesting that there are no trees. Generally there's a tree in the Lost Continents over by Poseidon's Fury, but I guess not. So we made it to Sousa Landing, and we're probably going to the Cat in the Hat shop, if I'd imagine. A little gift shop. Okay, so we're going to Cats, Hats, and Things. And there should be a tree, I'm presuming just right inside the shop right here in the window. Okay, so it is in the window, and there's Earl right there. Number 9.
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
He really does. So you want to write number 9 next to Cats, Hats, and Things right here. And next we're going all the way over to the All Hallows boutique.
Yep.
That's so weird. Is there one of Potter? Probably not. Right? I doubt it.
No, I think it's Velocicoaster is the next one.
Yes.
Wow.
So you can see the extent of the crowd somewhat over here. This is where Grinchmas is, which again we're probably going to be coming back to do a little bit later, maybe back, and the Universal Holiday Parade featuring Macy's can be its own trip to Universal. Oh, it's crowded over here. I don't think we're going to be riding any rides today, just judging by how crowded it is in the park, but we'll see. You never know. Normally we go the side way through Sousa Landing, but for whatever reason we decided to go through the main thoroughfare through the land. So here we are, walking through the crowds. So in years past, there would be a tree and Treasures of Poseidon here, but I guess that there's not this year. Do we want to go through Harry Potter or across the bridge?
Well, we have to go to All Hallows, and then I was thinking we could come back and then cross the bridge.
Okay. Somehow we've made it over to the All Hallows boutique through this area. Ah, loud noises. The Mystic Fountain is yelling at people and spraying them outside. But we're inside the All Hallows boutique. Where is Earl the Squirrel? Where are you? Oh, here he is right here. Number 13. Oh, of course it would be number 13 in the All Hallows boutique, right? So it's actually pretty appropriate because number 13 goes on tree number 13. I wonder if the tree numbers are like a designation of how you're supposed to... No, not at all, because they are so like mixed up. It was gonna be like, oh, is it like the number that you're supposed to go the intended direction of the tree trail?
I think they did it that way just so that you have an excuse to use the decoder.
Probably. This is a cool tree though. Do I remember this one from last year? I don't remember it. Oh, it is very cool. There's also like some like blue and white lights in like the main section of the store too. Okay, so now we're heading back through the Lost Continent. We could go through Potter, but it's just a little bit easier to go across this bridge over here than inside of the Discovery Center. This does offer a pretty cool and unique perspective of the Velocicoaster that we do not see unless you take this bridge. Heading right over the top of us. But yeah, we are heading into the Discovery Center to see the tree, the Velocicoaster store. That is probably another reason why we did not go through Hogsmeade, is I can barely see people just shuffling shoulder to shoulder across the bridge into Hogsmeade and towards Jurassic Park. So the Velocicoaster store should just be the store downstairs here inside the Discovery Center, but we'll find out. So this is the tree inside the Velocicoaster store. You see Earl? I have to go up the steps. Where is he? Can I see him from this side? Probably not. Nope, not at all. What number is he? It's number 9. Okay. I think I've been pretty inconsistent just saying what number tree that we're doing. I don't think it matters too much. I wonder if they like change out the Earls. Do you think they like move the Earls around a little bit, or once they're there, do you think they're like there for good?
I think they're there for good.
You think so?
Yeah.
So now we are heading upstairs, and next we are going to Toon Extra in Toon Lagoon, it looks like. I'm wondering if we should start trying to decode this halfway through our scavenger hunt today, or should we wait until the very end?
And at the very end.
Okay, we just have a couple more
suspenseful.
trees. Looks like there are a lot more over in Universal Studios compared to Islands. This is probably one factor of crowd levels that I didn't really pay attention to when I came with my family a couple decades ago. It's just how busy it is in the parks the day after Thanksgiving, or just this week in particular being one of the peak weeks. But I probably wasn't really paying much attention to crowds back in the day as much as I am now. But it also might not be as busy then, or it may not have been as busy then as it is now. So we made another quick stop so I could get another Coca-Cola slushie because I don't know, I'm just really in the mood for these. And then we're gonna get a Powerade and we're heading over to Toon Lagoon through the Skull Island, Reign of Kong Island. So we're heading to Toon Extra, which should be just the main store, I think. Okay, so we're presuming that this is Toon Extra here because of the Christmas tree that's literally right inside. I've never really seen a name of this place. And there he is right there. Okay.
This is cute though, with like a paint and everything.
Do you remember this one before?
No, I think this one's new.
Is it new? Okay. So number 18 on the map right there. Okay, so we have one more tree to go in Islands of Adventure, which is going to be over in the comic book shop over in Marvel. That'll be our final one. That is, we just did tree number 14 and we're heading to tree number 1. So the comic book shop is the store that's just right on the corner over here, which we pretty much never go into except whenever we do this. Okay, we're heading inside. Let's see if we can find Earl the Squirrel somewhere in the tree. We haven't really been making this much of a competition, just finding Earl the Squirrel himself because it's not too hard, fortunately.
I like the look of them bursting out of all of the...
Oh, that is cool. This one's definitely like a new take on this tree because I know that they've had a tree in here before. Where's Earl? Oh no, I don't see him. Earl. Is he in one of the ornaments too? He might be. Where is he? So Brennan totally found him. He was just nestled deep in there. He kind of blends in because he's sort of bronze. Here we are. Hi. Enjoying my, what is this?
Coke slushie.
Coca-Cola slushie. Okay, so tree number 1 gets number 18. But wait a minute. Toon Extra was number 18. Okay, so we reviewed the footage and it
Is in fact 18.
is number 18. Back over at the previous tree. So that was it. That was the final tree in Islands of Adventure. It's sort of hard to see the writing. But now we're heading over to Universal Studios Florida. They finally finished some of the construction wall progress that they've been doing at Islands of Adventure, which is probably pretty good timing considering how busy it is today. So we're trying to beat the sunset, which hopefully we do. There's not a lot of time left before the sun does set, but we should be good. We might watch the holiday parade if we have time because it might be starting by the time that we complete this, I think. Actually, maybe not because the parade starts in about an hour, so I don't think we'll be able to see that. Okay, actually, yeah, we are going to go and prioritize just doing the tribute store and then doing the tree hunts today, I think, and then coming back and then making another trip out of getting to see the holiday parade and then probably Grinchmas and maybe the Hogwarts show. And we're heading out of Islands of Adventure. Look how wide the exit is. It's so pleasant. Hooray! So heading over to Universal Studios Florida. There have been years before where I haven't even been able to get into Islands of Adventure because of how busy it is, and I just waited at standby right over here, which never worked out for me. But let's see, where are we heading first? Probably the Universal Studios store. Okay, so we made it over to Universal, and we're gonna go through the front so we can see the emblem, the medallion underneath the Universal Studios arch. They have holiday wreaths all around the arches here, and then there it is, the Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's medallion, and then they have a little balloon, or a pretty big balloon for Universal's Holiday Parade. Okay, so we're going to go to the Universal Studios store, and then we'll probably head towards Hollywood Boulevard, and then end up at the Park Plaza Holiday Shop because that's where we can redeem this. Okay, we're heading into the Universal Studios store, and it looks like that is the tree we're looking for right there. That's a new tree. This is a nutcracker tree, and this is definitely new. Let's see, do you see Earl the Squirrel somewhere? There he is, number 6. And then what number tree is this one? Let's see if I can open up my map. This is number 7. So this is the same number as the Universal Legacy store was over in City Walk. So that's interesting. So that's good to know that there are duplicates numbers for trees throughout the parks. So now I'm really interested to see sort of what this is going to end up being. Okay, so I think next we're heading over to the Silver Screen Collectibles, right?
Oh yeah, there is one of them.
Right there, just across the streets. Right next to what used to be Shrek. Not much is really going on with Shrek 4D, at least externally. But heading inside the store right now, I think it's going to be maybe a little bit further back over here. Okay, so we found the tree. It's sort of tucked away next to this massive fluffy unicorn back over here. Let's see, where is Earl? Vernon already saw Earl, but I don't see where Earl is.
He's on the other side.
He's on the other side, of course he's on the other side. This one's like a Despicable Me, almost themed tree. So this one's number 13 too?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are duplicating a lot of these numbers. This is the first time I'm seeing this tree, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, this is tree number 12 with Earl number 13. I still don't get like it's gonna make sense I know at the end, but just it's confusing just the numbers of the trees with the coordinated numbers of the Earls. Okay, so now we're back outside heading over towards the Five and Dime store here on Hollywood Boulevard, and then we might backtrack over to the Tribute store to go and do that one and be totally out of the way of the parade route. We're heading inside the Five and Dime, and wow, is this the tree? Of this hearse? That's kind of scary. Whoa. Okay, where's Earl? Do you see Earl? Oh, he is back here? Is it really?
Yeah.
Number 13, I mean, it makes sense here. So Brennan's writing down number 13 for tree number 3, right?
Yep.
I didn't really walk around the entirety of this because Brennan found Earl in the very, very back. But this is just wildly impressive and creative because, again, the tree is on top of the hearse. Okay, so rather than backtrack, I guess we're heading in this direction, sort of around Mel's. So by going this way, we're hopefully avoiding the parade route, which is where we're standing currently at the moment. So by doing the tribute store and locating that tree, then we can head towards the back of the park while the parade's going on. So we're turning over by Transformers, heading down this beautifully new road here in the middle of New York. Sounds like there's a marching band heading down the streets. A lot of the times whenever I've come to Universal, today in particular, we would watch the Blues Brothers. It's a very important show to me and my family, but I think they're done with shows right now. We've still not ridden the Mummy since it's been refurbished. I don't even know if it's still technically on technical rehearsal. It has been for a little while, but there's the tribute store. So we're walking by the main tree right now, and there's Earl the Squirrel poking out of the tree. This is actually very easy to see him this year. He's been a little bit harder to find than this. There he is. And for reference, he is sort of right there, and he's heading back inside the tree. But here we go, heading inside the tribute store, which looks so sleek. Okay, we have not been inside this, and we have not seen any pictures or videos.
Scared me.
There's some mannequins over here that startled Brennan. We're heading inside the department store right now. Fresh cut Christmas trees. Look at this. How quaint. That's where we came in, right over there. And look at how adorable this is. I love this so much. Oh, and they're ice skating down there. Just tiny miniature ice skaters. This is so beautiful. Okay, heading into the next room. I think there's another window right over here too. There's a little window over there as well. We're heading into the Roosevelt Island Markets. And then here's another window with some singing nutcrackers. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. I love that. And then there's some little dancers down here spinning around. That's cool. Oh my god, no, this is Harry Potter. This is Diagon Alley. During Christmas. Brennan, it's Diagon Alley.
This is so cute.
Ah, I absolutely love this. So I was walking around Diagon Alley here inside the tribute store, and I ran into Hedwig. Hi, Hedwig. And I wanted to know from Hedwig, because I'm sure that Hedwig watches the channel. Hey Hedwig, what's your favorite oyby video? So I'm just gonna go and put that back right there. But this is easily, so far, my favorite room in the tribute store. They do Harry Potter so well in here. It just looks so beautiful, and just the music is just so relaxing and enjoyable. And it's really just very well themed to Hogsmeade. God, I love it, and we still have multiple rooms to go, right? Oh, I want to come back into this room. So we walked down the hallway, and this is the next room. Looks like a little Whoville. And there's a Grinch statue here as well. This used to be in the Mulberry Street store, I'm pretty sure, right? Cool. Because I remember I pretended to sit on his finger. I think at one point. Okay, look, here's a little window. That's cute.
Oh.
It's pretty quiet in here right now, probably because the parade's about to start outside. This is cute, isn't it? A very small little room. This is always the smallest of all of the rooms. But it's cool. Very Whovillian. Whoville-ish. Alright, so we just walked into the very next and final room of the tribute store, and way up at the top up there you can sort of see Earl. He's very high up. It looks like number 26 on this tree. And this is tree number 11. This tree's definitely new, I think. I do not remember this being this high, but this room is pretty cool. They have another window right over here, and they have absolutely capitalized on the Earl the Squirrel sensation. Easily, without a doubt. Oops, I almost dropped it. There's like a little plush toy. And there's a fun window over here.
Sound like nervous and concerned, like, hi, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but...
It's hard to see. I think it's supposed to look like the one that comes out of the tree, right?
He just looks so polite.
I looked at its name is Nutsy. So, there you go, Brenna. Oh, no? Okay.
Come on, Nutsy.
That was Earl the Squirrel's Christmas Curios Museum and Emporium. This is Earl's Choki shop. What?
Tchotchke?
Oh yeah, duh. Souvenirs, and you'll love this stuff. Then another window over here. I love all like the windows with all the little kinetic toys.
Dude.
It's just like an Earl the Squirrel, little plush, just being lifted up by the crane. There's an elf down there.
Creepy elf over there.
Oh jeez.
Nightmares.
Where does Universal just find all of this? It's interesting. And then Earl's Treats and Sweets. There's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right here, as well as a massive arch of Earl the Squirrel with only one people moving around up there. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Did you see any treats over here? Some treat tail therapy?
Yeah, there are some stuff.
It's Earl's Treats of Sweets? I don't know, but look at all of the stuff that they have in there. It looks good. And then finally we have Earl's photo op. Take a picture to last longer. There's Earl the Squirrel wearing his I Heart Acorns, maybe, sweater. And some lights over here by Brennan, and this is the checkout area right here where there's still some more theming around. World's best nuts. Some fresh roasted nuts over here. Okay, cool. I think that's it. That's the Universal Tribute Store. Okay, so it's still light outside. The parade is about to start here in just a minute. This is Earlando Preview Center. That's funny. What was that?
I thought this was the one from Horror Nights where I went to touch it and it popped open.
Oh.
It's not.
That's good.
It's fun to touch.
This is pretty cool. Okay, heading back outside and continuing a lap around Universal, hopefully before the parade gets here, which it is going to step off in just a few minutes. So heading over to the candy factory now. Is that in San Francisco?
Yeah.
It is, okay. So as long as we try to make it out of this area, which is going to be pretty busy here in just a minute, then that's a good idea. Okay, we made it to the other end of New York. As long as we make it past these barricades in the next couple minutes, which we definitely will, we'll be okay. So the candy factory is attached to Richter's Burgers, right over here, just sort of down where the construction walls are. Also by Chez Alcatraz, right over there. Let's see, is this going to be the candy tree again? Okay, so we were looking for Earl. Brennan keeps finding them first, and she was like, get out of me. I've always been seeing them first, and then she saw him first anyway. So there's Earl right up there, number 26 again.
Oh, I'm glad you could see that.
We're getting a lot of repeat numbers, but this tree was definitely here pretty much exactly like this last year. You can see Chez Alcatraz, not Chez Alcatraz, Richter's Burgers, right over there. Okay, so this is tree number 5, number 26.
26.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to pass the Wizarding World, which does have some Harry Potter decorations, but we might come back and check those out whenever we come back for the parade, maybe at some point. See, look how beautiful Diagon is during Christmas, and there are wreaths inside as well, and garland adorning Diagon Alley. The tribute shop was very beautiful as well, especially like a snow-themed Diagon Alley. That was neat. So the Universal Holiday Parade starts at 5:30, which it is 5:30 right now. I don't see any floats at the moment, but it's probably starting. We're heading over to the gift shop, or the gear shop. The gear shop gift shop, which is right over there. Okay, we're heading inside the gear shop, and the tree is probably, I'm assuming, back over here. So I'm pretty sure that this had tentacles last year, didn't it? I think this is pretty similar to what it was. Let's see, where's the Earl the Squirrel? Where are you, Earl? I don't see him. Brennan, I need your help. You always find Earl when I can't.
Right there.
What? Are you serious? Oh my god, number 23. Okay, that was tree number 15, and that's number 23, Earl. Okay, so I wrote the number on our map here, and now we're heading to our very final location, which is going to be E.T.'s Toy Closet, so over in Kid Zone. There's the Simpsons ride, which sort of has the same situation going on that Earl the Squirrel did in the tribute store. But we're heading all the way back to Kid Zone, which it might be dark by the time we make it over there. The sun has almost set. So we made it back over to Kid Zone, which is going to be closing in just about 2 months now, which is very sad. Not all of E.T., just everything past E.T.
They don't have the dripping lights.
Aww.
What the heck?
Yeah, they usually have the icicle lights back over here. That's a bummer. Okay, we're heading to the ET closet, which is the exit for the ET adventure ride, and there's the tree straight ahead. Okay, can I finally find, there it is, the final Earl. Number 12 for tree number 9. And that's our final tree right there. This is cool. This is the first time I've seen this tree. But I definitely do love the planets, the multicolored planets here. That's neat, right?
Yeah.
Cool. This one's pretty simple. Yeah, very pretty. And there we go, the final number of our map. And now I get to try to decode this to see what our secret thing is, our secret message. I wonder what it's gonna be. All right, so we decided to come over to Bible's Playland just to run around one more time, maybe head up into the ropes of the play area. Okay, we're gonna run over to the nets back over here. It's gonna be really sad to see this go. I'm gonna get the mouse climb netting to go all the way to the top. This brings back a lot of memories, especially today in particular, because I remember coming with my family and we would come over here to this play area, and I remember riding ET right next door. I don't remember doing this water slide, might have done that, but don't really have as many memories with that as I do this Playland. All right, I've almost made it up to the top. I definitely want to come back to this area again. Oh, hello.
What took you so long? I've been waiting
I was being nostalgic. There are obviously elements about this play area. There's a slide right over here that are different than they were when it first opened.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they replaced it with, without a doubt. Just this entire area going all the way back. Like there's Barney, and then there's the Nut House Coaster, the Curious George play area over there, the place that we're at right now, the Bible's Playland. It's all going away. All right, so we're going to start to try to decode this. I'm not going to do the entire thing. I think that's going to take a little while, but essentially we look at this right here. They correspond this number to whichever tree that we found a particular number. Then we take that number and put it into the decoder, and then that number is going to associate itself with a letter, and then that letter is going to be going into our code. So for example, number 1 corresponds to number 1 over here, which that was Earl the Squirrel number 18. So 18 over here on our Earl Secret decoder ring is going to be the letter, oh, even this is sort of all over the place. It's E, it looks like. That's number 18, so E.
Is that the only one that's going to be E?
I don't know, it looks like it goes in like sequential order of like trees. Okay, so that actually makes a lot of sense. So each specific tree was a specific letter here. That's why they were duplicate letters.
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
What?
So we made it to the very final letter, and I wonder what this is going to be. So tree number 15, which goes to number 23 over here on the decoder, which is probably going to be L. So the secret phrase is Earl is a squirrel. Hooray! Okay, so we're gonna be going to redeem our map, but we're gonna be going down the slide first.
Good luck.
Bye.
Oh, God. Here I come. Here I come, Roy.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's hard to get up, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done this slide right here, and just in case I can't, I should probably go ahead and do it. Right? So I'm heading all the way up to the top. You can see where we just were, all the way back up there. Okay, here I go. Gotta sit down. Oh! Woohoo! Here I go! Scooting along. Oh my God.
Look at those skills.
That was fun. So hopefully we can make one more trip or a couple more trips out here before it closes permanently, or at least I can. I'd like to if it's a little bit less crowded at some point in the future. So we're wondering if the parade is concluded yet.
I can still hear it.
You can still hear it? Uh-oh. We're gonna need to be able to cross that.
Yeah, that's Santa, right?
I think so. Can you sort of see him? Way over there in New York. So that is Santa Claus coming right around the corner. Way over there. So we still have a little bit of time before he makes it over here, and we're not even gonna try to walk over here because it is going to be very busy. Okay, so we walked through Central Park, and there goes Santa Claus. It is very busy over here, and again, we will definitely be back to watch the parade when it's a little bit less crowded, because I don't think we can even make it through this area at the moment. Look at just how thick the crowd is right now. This is slightly intimidating, and we need to make it all the way back over to the other side of Transformers. These are those post-Thanksgiving crowds at Universal Studios at all of the theme parks pretty much, and it's going to get a lot less busy after this and then pick back up again for Christmas. I took a quick detour over here. There's a booth that's serving some holiday food and drinks, which hopefully we can do that next time, because we got some holiday themed hot dogs earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the extended line for Transformers right now, and we're heading to the Christmas shop, I think, presumably, which is down here. Yes, this is the Park Plaza Holiday Shop, which we should be able to redeem our map for our Earl the Squirrel ornament. Hopefully they still have them in stock. All right, so we're inside the Plaza Holiday Store, and here's our completer ornaments.
It's so cute.
Isn't it awesome? It's pretty good quality too. And then we got a stamp inside here,
The little
showcasing that we
gingerbread stamp.
completed it. And here it is. We did it, Brennan.
Yay!
Awesome.
Now we have a new ornament to put on the tree.
That was fun. All right, so we just exited out of the Park Plaza Holiday Shop. There's the Christmas tree way over there. And I think we're heading out of the park. We did what we came here to do today. So we might make another stop in City Walk for some more hot dogs. Just kidding. We might get some daiquiris, I think. That sounds kind of nice. I'm trying to think about what my favorite tree was that we saw tonight, because a lot of them were similar, but then some of them were still new. And then just all of the trees that we did see were just the ones that we saw because of Earl's holiday tree hunt, because there were still a bunch of trees as well, just general trees in all the gift shops, or most of them. Okay, so we're going to Fat Tuesday. I think there are a couple different locations that we could go to. We'll see. If we go to the main Fat Tuesday, we can see the progress on Universal's great escape rooms. The lights are green and red all the way up there, and we both totally forgot about the green and red coconut club. We think we're going to go do that instead of going to Fat Tuesday, because why wouldn't we? Passing through Earl the Squirrels and Mistletoe Pines Village. There's no Earl the Squirrel right now taking pictures. We might have to do that the next time we come back. That was sort of a cool little feature that they added. There it is, right upstairs. The green and red coconut club. I'm excited to see what the theme of it is. Well, that was sort of dumb. I know what the theme is. It's Christmas themed, but I'm excited to see what the decorations are. So we're presuming that it's open, because I don't know why it would not be open on a very busy nights, Friday nights at Universal. We have some nutcrackers right here. As soon as we walk in, Earl's north of the border billboard. Oh, this is just adorable. The green and red coconut broadcasting, and here's the bar. Okay, so we just put in our order at the bar over here. I got this Secret Family Holiday Punch, and then I got this Noel Nui Nui that has sort of a lot of ingredients, but we're excited to go ahead and try them. This is really cool. Do you like it? Mm-hmm. So I think we're going to go upstairs just to explore that a little bit, but this is the main level right here, and it again is just brighter than I would have anticipated, but it looks really cool. It's just so pleasant in here, just with all of the decorations. The green and red coconut club sign. This is so nice. Okay, I think we're gonna head upstairs. All right, so we made it up to the second level. There's Brendan at the table right over there, and it is just beautiful up here. There's even like a little opportunity over here with a fireplace. This is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. And then there's what it looks like downstairs, which I hope this picks up a little bit once the park closes. I didn't really talk about her drinks at all, but mine is delicious, and then Brennan's is also good. Hers came with gumdrops, but they have already been eaten.
It tastes like a gumdrop. That's what they managed to do with this, is they made it taste like one of those fruity gumdrop candies.
It is really good, and then mine, it's like fruit punch, but it also has like coffee liqueur in it. It's very interesting.
It sounds very odd, but it actually is very tasty.
No, it totally is. And I think we want to go over to that little photo op over there. This is pretty cool, this little chair over here, this couch. It's just so cozy, like over here. Okay, we're gonna head all the way to the corner, like over here. I don't know if I'm a big fan of those faces, but this is nice, right? It seems like a good opportunity that would be in the tribute store. I'm sorry. Cheers. Okay, so we're gonna go outside of the balcony, because I have never been out on the balcony, I don't think, from the Red Coconut Club. This is cool, right?
Well, I've never been here.
Me neither. Like, we've only been to the Red Coconut Club, I think, one other time ever together, and then I got to come to the Dead Coconut Club, and then I'm here for the Green and Red Coconut Club. Let's go all the way over here. This is so cool! Look at us, we're on top of the Red Coconut Club.
I'm surprised they allow people out here.
Really? Well, let's enjoy it while we're allowed to, apparently. This is so pleasant. And then we can see the crowds down there as well, leaving the park. Let's see what it looks like over in the very corner, just heading up. It's probably not too crowded yet, because neither of the parks are closed quite yet, I don't think. Okay, we're walking all the way down to the other end, just to see if we can sort of see Universal's Great escape rooms. They're sort of down there. They're next to Fat Tuesday. Can you see that? They've taken the walls down, so they're probably pretty close to opening it. Okay, so we're heading back inside right now just to relax a little bit, so we can enjoy the Christmas ambiance of the Green and Red Coconut Club, which was really nice. I'm so glad that we remembered to do this rather than just going to Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday is good, but this is a limited experience. Okay, so we spent a significant amount of time upstairs just enjoying our drinks, and now I think we're heading outside, maybe to go over to Burger King. That's where we were, right upstairs, and I think we want to go over to Burger King, or I do, because I have never understood or even attempted to figure out what the heck this Whopper bar is at Burger King, and I've always wanted an excuse to do it. And let's do it tonight. We already had a hot dog earlier, so you know what? Might as well get some burgers too to go. There's Moe's and Pan Express over there, and we just went to the Whopper bar and we got our sandwiches that we're gonna be bringing home tonight for dinner, even though we have a lot of Thanksgiving leftovers from going to Brennan's parents for dinner last night. It was delicious. It was pretty cool to build our own sandwiches. Definitely more expensive than it would have been just at a regular Burger King, but I've always wanted to do it, and now I've done it. So we're heading back to the car with our sandwiches and our ornament from doing the holiday tree hunts, Earl the Squirrel's holiday tree hunt. It was a lot of fun.
Earl
It was like a
is
legitimate,
the
it was a legitimate scavenger hunt factor in it this year,
I
which
did
was
like
so
it.
much fun.
It was cute. They didn't just like hand it to us. Like you had to.
I mean, I think we could have probably redeemed it without having to do the
Yeah.
scavenger hunt, but it was still fun to do. And then we get to see the tribute store, which I really want to go back again and see that. We need to come back for the parade. We need to come back for just all of the decorations that we didn't get to see. We need to come back for maybe Grinchmas and maybe the nighttime lights over at Hogwarts Castle. There's a lot that we got to do. So thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We had a good time. We will see you soon on well, again, thanks for coming with me just on a
Friday?
well,
Day after Thanksgiving.
the day after
tradition.
Thanksgiving traditional trip to the theme park. So thanks again. We'll see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
Bye.